Happy holidays. I hope you guys are enjoying the Armstrong Street Scene Marathon. I'm Rick Guerrero, and this is Greg Roden. This is pretty good. I love it.
No, I know. You know, we've made it a tradition every year now because we get so much good response. Why not, instead of having Christmas music and shows, like you go to the Hallmark channel for that. We have Street Scene Marathon Month now.
Well,
why not? Because, you know, we'll just cater to the car and bike guys.
I have guys that come up to me and say, I look forward to that every year.
I have a million.
And I go, are you crazy or what? You know?
Well, let's put it this way, out of all this, stuff that we do this in a lot of systems, Armstrong systems. Every year, this beats out everything.
It's good.
So it's like,
it's good.
You know what? We thought it'd be fun. I dug up a couple questions.
Okay, shoot.
And email us. I want your responses and thoughts on a lot of this stuff. Let's get interactive here. Okay, question number 1. True or false?
Uh-oh, that's a tough one. I got.
This applies to classic car oil or even oil in your modern cars. Change your classic car or modern day cars oil every 3,000 miles. Does that apply now? True or false?
Well, you know what? I would say it's false because sometimes that oil sits. Like I put probably 500,000 miles on my car a year, and I think is there like an expiration date on that oil or something? That's what I think. I think after a while it might go sour on you. Does it? Yeah.
Here's the deal with that. It's false. Back in the day, remember when you were growing up, I was growing up, how bad the oil was. It was waxy. It would just trap everything, and the cars ran terrible then. You get synthetic oils, you get new motor oils. They clean better. They stay. The viscosity stays better. So 3,000 miles. Out the door, I think.
So even if they sit like for a couple of years, you think?
As long as you don't run them and they get full of gas and acidics that eat away parts, you put so many little miles on it, they last a long time. But even like synthetics, they say 10,000+ miles.
Yeah. Yes.
But that was, they don't even suggest 3,000 miles anymore. That was the old days. And remember when you worked at a gas station when you were growing up. I've worked on a million cars. I remember changing oil every 2,000 miles because it was coal black. It was gross.
They got the full synthetic, and then they got the other one.
They've got semi.
Yep. But the semi they say change every 5,000, and the full they say change every 7,500 around in there.
Yeah.
But some companies like I know BMW for sure. They say 10,000 miles.
Yeah. So.
But like that, when I brought my car down to get repaired last year, and I was asking the guy down there, I said, "When do you think I should change the oil?" It says every 10,000 miles. He goes, "Well, I suggest you change it every 7,500 miles because to replace this engine in this BMW, you're talking $18,000-$20,000." And I go, they're not cheap,
Yeah, I'd rather spend it on an oil change.
You got to be kidding me that much. I said, he said, that's how much they cost.
Yep. From a BMW dealership, yeah.
I said,
two
okay.
BMers.
Okay, $7,500 for an oil change. Okay, I'll do that.
How about this question? True or false? They didn't call muscle cars back in the day. True or false?
True.
False.
False.
They did call muscle cars.
Yes.
Yes, they did. It was the muscle car era, and they actually did call muscle cars, and this goes for debate. What's the first muscle car?
You know what? A lot of people think the GTO was the first muscle car in 65.
64.
Yeah, but then some people are saying the old Chryslers were. Those old Hemis were the first muscle cars.
You go in the early 50s when they broke the 300 horsepower mark, and people consider the old DeSotos, Chryslers, muscle cars.
Yeah.
That's up for debate. That'll never be solved.
All right.
But
it depends on what side of the fence you're on. If you're a General Motors fan, it's the
if you're a VW fan like me, it never came. So how about this question?
Okay.
True or false? Let your classic car or even your modern day car idle to warm up. What are your thoughts on that? True or false?
That's a tough one. Here's my response on that. Well, if you got a choke,
if you got an old car that's got a choke, it's going to go on the fast idle cam on your carburetor.
You got to let it warm up, or you'll go up the road and it'll go.
It'll stop. It'll quit. Now, modern fuel injection cars, They say you don't have to. Go down the road slow, it warms them up better. My thoughts on this? No way. I'm going to let my car warm up for at least a couple minutes. Because you know what? You get in there, think of this. They say the hardest part on your car is when you first start it up. There's no oil in the motor. There's metal, you know, a little bit of oil, slick. But if you get in your car and you start it and you put it in gear and you're going down the road, all that pressure on your roller cams, your roller rockers, your valves, no oil in there or very thick oil, and it's still not going to get it. I'm going to let the oil warm up a couple minutes and let everything get settled in and then go.
To me, it's like the weather conditions.
Yeah, we live in Northeast Ohio, Western Pennsylvania.
Like this time of the year, I got to warm the car up to get that heat going.
That's why we have remote starts.
Yeah.
Hit it. I'm going to wait till it's warm.
And in August, when it's 90 degrees out, you
hit the air conditioning.
Get that air conditioning going.
It's called getting old.
In those cooled seats, you know.
Jeez, what car do you have?
Oh, man.
I roll the windows down.
My Lexus has a cooled and a heated seats.
Yeah, I'm not that fortunate. I just have the heated. All right, true or false? A classic car is a good investment.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't think, if you love the car, it's a good investment, I think. But it depends on what car it is, too, you know?
All right, yeah, because it's really false because the money that you put into it, it's a labor of love. You know, you get a car, it depends if you get a rust bucket. Rust bucket's going to have metal work, body work, and then the price goes up. You get a clean car for a steal, yeah, you're doing pretty good.
It's a hobby. Remember, it's a hobby, and it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Not around your wife or your spouse or something. It's not.
No, it's a cheap hobby to have. Those parts are cheap for that car.
Oh, yeah, that $500 part.
Until she looks at your checking account going, how much did you spend on this?
I know we got a lot of guys laughing over this one.
We all do it.
Yeah.
We all do it. You know, and the best part, this is a good story. My wife is a saint because she she just lets me do my hobby, and I never hear, except when I opened my mouth and said on one of our Street Scene Pluses how much I spent on the LED headlights on the Caprice. Well, she saw that, and I get cornered at the door. How much did you spend on those? I'm like, why did I say that? I should have said $5, not $75.
So you got to watch what you say. Yeah.
Well, enjoy this marathon. We'll be back to you with some more of us if you even want to see that. But at least enjoy the episodes. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.